Brace yourself, Suckamaniac, because this week's lick is going to sweep you off your feet. Greetings, Suckamaniacs, and welcome to another installment of Weekend Wankshop here with your old pal, Uncle Ben. Hope that you guys had as awesome and festive of a holiday season as I did, but now it's time to get our asses back to work. Today's lick is a D minor arpeggio sequence hotter than the tailpipes of Yngwie's Ferrari. Everything that we're going to be playing here today is based around a D minor triad. That's the notes D, F, and A. And even though they're played in a couple different registers, every one of the notes that we're hitting is only going to be a D note, an F note, or an A note. It's important to know that. That's the notes that are in a D minor chord. So whenever you're playing a D minor arpeggio against that, you're hitting nothing but the money notes that are in the chord, you know, the most important notes in there. It's good to know how to play an arpeggio of a chord and all that. Now, a lot of guitar players, they learn one position of an arpeggio, and they know only that one. They can move up and down that one really well, but that's about it. And that kind of gets stale after a little while. So it's important to know how to take a couple of different positions of any arpeggio and slide in and out of them like we're going to do today. Marty Friedman is exceptionally good at that. Listen to the solo on The Killing Road by Megadeth. He does a bunch of really similar things in that. They're great. Yngwie Malmsteen, clearly very good at doing this as well. Lots of guys. So I'm going to show you a couple of ideas here and hopefully get you kind of sliding in and out of some arpeggio shapes. But first, let's hear that tasty lick again at stepdad speed. Alright, Meow, let's go ahead and start digging into these arpeggio positions, and then we'll talk about how to link them all together with some slides and things. If you're not pretty hot on the technique of sweep picking, how it involves the right and left hands both, I recommend you check out my This Is Why You Suck at Sweep Picking videos. There's 2 of them up there full of pretty much everything that you need to get your sweep picking pretty hot. So check those out first if you're not already familiar with this. It'll help you along the way. Okay, the first one here is based around a D minor bar chord. I just kind of visualize it as the top 4 strings of that, you know? D string fret 12, G string fret 10, B string fret 10, high E string fret 10, just like what you'd find in the bar chord, and also the 13th fret high E. Now note-wise here, that means we got D, F, A, D, F. So again, nothing but that D minor triad, you know? One more time, 12, 10, 10, 10, 13. The second arpeggio pattern, it's the exact same notes, just in kind of a slightly different cluster up here. It's going to go like this. That's another really common arpeggio pattern right there. 15th fret D, 14th fret G, 15th fret B, 13th fret high E, 17th fret high E. And again, if I look at those note-wise, that means I've got F, A, D, F, A. So again, the exact same notes as what I had here, just in a slightly different register. And the last arpeggio shape that we're going to run into here, you could kind of visualize it as top part of like a D minor chord with its root note on the A string, you know? So what we're going to have up here is the 19th fret on the G, fret number 18 on the B, fret number 17 on the high E, and fret number 22 on the high E. That way even you Les Paul players can play this lick. So again, I've got 19 on the G, 18 on the B, 17 on the high E, 22 on the high E. And again, that's the notes D, F, A, D. Always those same 3 notes to this entire sequence. So once again, first sequence, second sequence, and third sequence. Now let's talk about how to tie these together. So from the tip top of the lick, here's what we're going to start off with. Again, we're going to use this first arpeggio position. We're going to start off here on the 10th fret high E, and we're going to do a little hammer-on pull-off on the 13th. Just like that. Again, all I'm doing here is striking the 10 on the high E, hammer on to the 13, pull off. Then what you're going to do is play that 10th B, 10th G, 12th D. So what we've essentially done is just skim our way down that arpeggio pattern. After that, what you're going to do is ascend up through it. So all I did is just retrace the path I just took. After that, what we're going to do is to slide in to the 17th fret on the high E string to get into the second arpeggio pattern. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to hit that 13th fret on the high E string with my little finger. And I'm going to slide that into 17, then pull back off to 13, which my pointer finger is now on. So it's like this. After that, we're going to go up this arpeggio here. We got fret number 15 on the B, 14 on the G, 15 on the D, and then again, just retrace your steps. So now we should have this. We slide in. Now at this point in the lick, we're going to kill a little time. So I'm still in the same arpeggio position. This is 17 on that high E, pulling up to 13. 15 here on the B. 13 on the E. Just like that. Then what we're going to do is something similar to how we changed positions a second ago. I'm going to go ahead and strike the 17 on the high E with my little finger and slide up into 22, like that. Then do a pull off to my index finger, which is now residing on 17. So again, that's 17, sliding to 22, pulling off to 17. 18 on the B, 19 on the G, and that's about it. So it should sound like this. I'll do that again. All right, let's talk about what this pick and fist is going to be doing during this lick here. This is a lot of classic up and down sweep picking stuff. Nothing too crazy. You're going to begin the first lick with an upstroke and continue with 2 more upstrokes. So it's up, up, up. And after this, what you're going to do is change gears and go to downstrokes. Down, 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 down. So that was up, 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 down, 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 down. Again, that's minimizing how much motion I'm using here. I'm always kind of changing gears from upstrokes to downstrokes whenever it's time to start moving downwards with the pick, you know. Pretty normal stuff. Up, 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 down, 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 down. This next one that we're going to hit with the 13 and the slide, that'll be an upstroke as well. Then I'm going to go up, up, down, 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 down. So that's pretty much the same as the last arpeggio. That was up, 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 down, 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 down. At this point, we're going to do upstroke, down, down, then an upstroke here when we do the position changing slide. Up, up, up. So let me run through that again here, kind of slowly with the picking directions. Up, 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 down, 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 up, 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 down, 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 up, down, up, 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 up. So again, there's some hammer-ons and pull-offs and stuff there, giving you a little bit of time just to kind of float around with your pick. But most of it's pretty standard. Just go in the direction of the next string. It's pretty much all there is to it. Licks like this that are meant to be sweep picked are really excellent if you want to get your alternate picking just turbo buffed out too, you know. It's way harder. But if you could alternate pick this, you could alternate pick pretty much anything. So it's worth working on. Works for Steve Morse anyway, you know. So you could play through this whole thing. With all alternate picking like that. That is hard as balls. But again, it'd be a really excellent thing to do to get your pick used to crossing over strings and changing picking directions. That's the hardest thing of all. So work on it with the sweep picking, work on it with alternate picking too. Always starting off with that metronome super slow, wherever you're totally in control of it, you know, and gradually working your speed up. That's how you maintain control while you gain speed. That's the only way to do it. So there you have it, Suckamaniacs. Another sick lick to help you make friends, influence others, and get chicks. Please like the video and subscribe to my channel. Stay tuned for more next week. Also, be sure to hit me up for getting details on some one-on-one Skype lessons I'd love to work with you on. theory and improv and all that good stuff that you need in your life, drop me an email, benellerguitars@gmail.com. Put lessons in the subject line, and I'll get back to you. We'll talk rates and times. Thanks so much. You guys have a safe and happy New Year. I'll see you in January.